Hey, I want to do a relatively quick video about stopping smoking if you're considering stopping smoking. One of the things that I think most smokers are afraid of when they want to stop smoking is the fear of the withdrawal, and it's understandable really, because it's in our natures to avoid uncomfortable and unpleasant feelings, and that withdrawal is unpleasant, but it's actually the fear that makes it so horrible. And one of the great things about hypnosis is hypnosis completely eradicates that fear, takes it away altogether. So you're just left, in the worst case scenario, with the actual physical craving. And in the best case scenario, you don't get any cravings either. So I'm going to tell you about 3 people I've seen this week for smoking. And just to give you a sort of like, I can't think of the word that I want, a range of experiences, because they're all a bit different. So first smoker I saw this week was brilliant, no craving whatsoever, stopped smoking, got a couple of texts back saying don't even want a fag, they didn't even want a second session, so I always offer a second session for free, which is great. This guy I saw on Tuesday, I checked in, he hasn't smoked, he was a 40-dayer, and he hasn't smoked since, but he does want to. He's not going to, but he wants to. He has said he wants a fag. So we're going to have a second session and hopefully eradicate that desire, because me and him talked about how he'd use smoking to mask his anxiety, which a lot of smokers do. I know that I did. So rather than, like sit with uncomfortable feelings, and, I sort of do anything to avoid uncomfortable feelings. And now I just shout at people, which is much better for my health. But there are ways, obviously, when you stop a habit, if it's a way of managing something else, you might have to confront or look at something else that you might want to change. So that's a possibility. And not everyone does have that experience where they just walk away with no desire and no struggle at all. It's always my intention, my hope. But there are additional sessions offered if that is your experience. Then there's another woman who I saw, she stopped smoking in September with me, and it was easy for her. She might have had 1 or 2 thoughts about it at the time. However, about 6 weeks ago, she started vaping, and so I saw her because she was having a vapor week. So if you are stopping smoking, stop smoking, don't stop vaping, because vaping is just a shit, and then you're going to have another problem. In fact, you're going to have a worse problem, because vaping you can do all the time, 24 hours a day. I speak to people that wake up at night at 3-4 o'clock in the morning to vape. It's just insane, because they're just vaping more than they ever would have smoked. And there are some people that smoke and vape. So anyway, don't do that. Anyway, if you want to stop smoking, hypnosis can be an incredible tool to help you do that. So if you're interested, just DM me or drop a comment here, and you can learn more. We can have a chat about how you can stop smoking with hypnosis.